I made a video recently where I had my sim try and get rich quick by selling his knowledge. It sounds ridiculous, but you can actually do that in university. You can use those research machines to like contribute your knowledge and then get paid for it. It seems like a good idea, but my sim did die twice in the process, so maybe it's not the best method. Something else that I noticed when I was playing that save was how absolutely horrifying this lot is. I honestly think that this house might be the ugliest starter home in the entire game. I'm sorry, but I'm not afraid to say it. What is this? Why did they do this? It's a great lot too. It's like so close to the water. The library is just up there. We have these beautiful neighbors, and then boom, this, whatever this is. Truly, this house is absolutely horrifying. It's not that bad furniture-wise. Like, it's got a proper living room. It's got a kitchen dining space. It only has one bedroom when it could totally have two, but it's a starter home. They always do weird things with starter homes. It's mostly just the exterior that I absolutely cannot believe. Look, I've tried to renovate. I've done it before. It's been a while and I kind of blocked it out of my memory, but today we're just gonna kill it and start over. I really want to try and go for a style that's kind of similar to the neighbors' houses. Originally, I wasn't gonna try and do a starter home price for this. I was just gonna build something, but we could probably manage to keep it with 19,000 simoleons. I think that might be okay. The beauty of this is that university came with so many absolutely incredible doors and windows, so we have a lot to work with. These are like some of my favorite windows in the entire game. There is a little bit less furniture in the pack though. It's kind of weird because you would think that there would be more furnishings, but a lot of the furniture is very like IKEA dorm furniture. And then we also have these like beautiful old building style windows. It's fun, but it definitely is a weird combo. Oh no, and the doors are expensive. That's 390. And the window that I wanted to use cost 240. I really want to do it though. I love that giant window. It's so pretty. Oh my god, why are those different colors? No. Why are those different colors? Oh my god, the swatches on these things. Do you ever just want to cry because of Sims items? It feels like this window is supposed to match this one, except that one is way skinnier. So why did they do that? Even that looks ugly. I want to like scoot it over a little bit, maybe have it like that, but then I have to have a 3 wide staircase and that's ugly. Oh my god. Okay, my patience is being tested. Oh my god, it deleted on my window. Oh my god. Why does it do that? I tried to delete the underside of the stairs and it killed all my windows. Okay, put that back, put that back. Everything's gonna be okay. Besties, we're gonna get through this. We're gonna be okay. Well, I was initially thinking we would do something kind of like this on the roof. I don't know. It doesn't look good. That's the problem. It like actually doesn't look good. And it needs to be at least 2 bedrooms, but then how is it gonna be a starter home? Maybe it needs to be wider, but then the windows are gonna look so puny on the wall. See, that's sad. I guess we could do the wider door if we did this, but then it doesn't have good swatches. Like, I don't understand why they don't all match. Oh my god, you know how I was complimenting the university windows? I take it back. I changed my mind. I'm no longer am I complimenting them. I actually hate them. Why don't they match? You know what? I can tell already this video is going to end in tears. I could just feel it coming. There will be tears by the time we finish this video. Okay, the smaller the better, because if it's smaller, we have less space to fill on the inside. That is how you save money. You make it small, because then you don't have to furnish a lot. That's the key. I mean, well, it is really tall and skinny. It just is also ugly. I think the problem is that it's never gonna look how I want it to. Like, in my ideal world, I would absolutely love for us to be able to have like 3 of these next to each other and it actually function properly. I would love to have like these neighbors' houses kind of mimicked on this, but we can't. I wonder if we could use the tall window that I originally wanted on the side here. It's a slightly different color, but it's a, no, I don't like that. Pain. Pain. Okay, this is fine. Is it good? No, it's fine. And that's all that matters. I wonder if we had it on less of a foundation. Originally, I really wanted the foundation because I felt like that was important for it to look good. But if we did no foundation, we could save some money. Oh, it just looks so weird and small. That's the problem. This kind of house looks so weird. Do you think we could do it like this and have like the regular bottom floor white or something and then have brick on the second story? Why? Oh my god, why? The columns, they are so beyond upsetting. Okay, this is fine. We'll just do our own. We'll do our own columns. I will spend a significant amount of money on my own columns just so that I can be less sad. Okay, but the houses next door have brick on the second floor. We could always flip-flop it and do brick on the bottom and then the white up top, because then when we do the brick on the chimney, it'll look good. I don't like that brick, but we can do a brick. I don't like that brick either. How does this brick look? Oh, that actually looks quite good I think, with the color of the windows, right? We can get like a sort of pretty trim too. That's 368 simoleons. Are you kidding? The game is testing me. Well, it's definitely gonna be student housing on the inside. And by that I mean there's gonna be like no furniture. Okay, I just spent a significant amount of money on windows, but at least it's done. 210? Oh my god. I just want to get a nice chimney. I thought it would be nice if we could have like some sort of little chimney accent. No. Anyway, literally any sort of chimney accent coming out the top of this, I think would be beneficial to us. There, like that. Something to make it, looks bad. Just, you know, don't worry about it for now. Let's do the inside. Okay, think this through. We want to have 2 bedrooms, 1 bath. We're gonna need a kitchen. We're gonna need a staircase. Maybe we could just kill that window and then put the bathroom there and maybe have the staircase. Ooh. Oh no. Okay, that's really tight. I kind of forget that it's medium wall height, so everything is very large. Okay, it might be nice though to have the stairs kind of like tucked away in there. Should I flip them another way? Should it be like that way? Come on. Come this way. No, come this way. Is it better like that? Oh, I think it's better like that for the upstairs at least. Okay, so we'll keep that tucked away. I don't know how to do the upstairs. I did not think this through. Maybe the windows in the back can just be all different. We can have them be all smaller. Because I think it would be really nice if we could have like, oh, I don't know. This could be a bedroom. It makes for a really large hallway upstairs, but that might also be okay. I quite like the idea of opening that up to the downstairs. I mean, we could also leave that open. I think that's pretty interesting. I think it looks good. We do have a very long, skinny room, so I'm not really sure what to do about that. But I guess that's kind of the same size as like that room would be. Oh my god, the house is so small. This staircase is not in the best spot. I feel like we could probably get a better floor plan if we had it more central or something, because then we could get possibly 2 bedrooms on either side. Even if the stairs were somehow like that, I do feel as though that's worse for the downstairs floor plan though. But if the stairs were like this, we could maybe have like a proper sized bathroom over here. And then I guess maybe that's like a little hallway back there and we could try and have a desk or something. I don't know. Oh, I suppose actually if we do it like this, then we could have both the bedrooms upstairs. Oh my god. This is way worse. Okay, this is a really skinny hallway, but that maybe is realistic. I kind of want it to have a wall underneath. I know that's maybe a bad idea, like monetarily, but I think it might be better as far as like actual floor plan goes. How does that look? That's okay. And then we have the 2 bedrooms. Okay, downstairs, I don't know. Yeah, really unsure about that actually. Oh, you know what? What if we do a little switcheroo door on that side? Because then this is better for like a dining table. Or honestly, even the kitchen. I know it's not ideal to have the kitchen like right there next to the front door, but it might actually work for this. Oh, I can get rid of those stairs. Okay, that saves some money. We could have the kitchen kind of... Not that color cabinet. No. Ew. They're all bad. I might use a more expensive one. I'm sorry. I need this. I deserve this. Okay, we could do like oven, fridge. Don't worry, cheap ones, because we're being reasonable. Yeah, I don't really like that, but I can also admit that it might be the best we can do. I just scooted them over a tiny bit because I was wondering if we could maybe get some tile. I might use a different tile, but it could be nice to have some separation. Oh, this tile is so expensive, but that's what I want. Oh, wait a minute. What if we did like this tile? Okay, this might work. I could probably get away with changing the cabinets back if we did that as well. Okay, let's dig around through the pack a little bit and see what items we think we really want to include. Because, for example, it'd be nice to have a couple curtains in here. Those are 175. Okay, maybe we won't end up keeping those. Maybe we won't keep the curtains, but we'll try. Upstairs, we can definitely have just like the cheap university furniture. I think that would be totally fine. I want to for sure at least have a bed and a desk in each room, obviously. I mean, that's kind of bare minimum, but we could maybe do a little bit of decorating and obviously, you know, placing them better. This room is tight. You can't really put much furniture in here, can you? It's like a combination of the door location too. I guess we could probably scoot them over a little bit more, just so there's a little bit more space here. Oh my god, ew, the furniture is ugly. Yikes. Okay, well, we'll do purple in one of the rooms. I feel like the purple and pink is kind of a good combo. And then, I don't know, we can try and give them a couple little cutesy cheap things. 65, this one's only 55, but I like these better because these have a little bit more personality. Like the smiley ones in particular are super good for this, I think. Okay, that's all right. Maybe we have some books on the desk. Oh, I'm spending way too much money. Okay, you can't have a lamp. You just get books. You can't have both, sorry. Yeah, I really wanted them to have dressers, but I feel like there's totally not enough space for that in this room. Why is that a different color? Why is that wood a different color? Can anyone give me an honest answer as to why they've done this to me? Oh my god. Okay, whatever. It can stay that green color. The wood won't match. I don't care. I'm not upset. Okay, but in my mind, this sim is like maybe on the sports team or something. So I like the idea of giving them a couple sporty items. Like we could maybe do some of this down here. Oh, I would love if we could get some more decorations. Like if we could have some more pizzazz. Oh, you know what? This rug is cheap. That could be good. It comes in a kind of nice green color as well. Should I use it as the small version? I like the big version, but it's so much. There's so much that you have to fit. I'm starting to worry about money, but I think it might be okay. This sim for sure has a worse room. I feel kind of bad. Can I get a rug for you too? I mean, even if it was something simple like just the round one, it comes in, we could do the light color. And maybe they could have a plant or something. They also have a mirror, so that's nice. Okay, the laptops are so expensive. Like the university one is 4,000. This one is 1,600. I might just do like the cheap, no. I need a laptop. We need a laptop. I'm sorry. I'm ignoring the gameplay unlocks entitlement and I'm putting a 1,600 simoleon laptop in. I'm like wondering if I can use this rabbit rug. Is that super ugly or is it cute to have the little bunny rug in there? It's only 70, so. And then I think I'll just paint the walls like a beige color. I know it's not ideal, but I think in real life you'd probably find something like that. I mean, you're not painting the walls in your university housing. You kind of just get what you get. Oh no, I spent way too much money upstairs. We might have to get rid of the curtains. Those are really pricey. Maybe this extra window can go away too. We can have less windows. What if there's no windows in the back downstairs? Wait, that's better actually. Hang on. We don't need windows in the bathroom. Okay, this bathroom is functional. It's not cute. But it's functional. Let's just get that same wallpaper downstairs. Again, not my favorite, not my first choice, but I want to use like that bookshelf, but that's so much money. Let's just think realistically, what do we need? We need to have a TV. I guess we don't need it, but I would very much like to have it. This giant couch is only 290, so we can definitely use that. We can get a cheap console table to put the TV on. We could probably do like a really cheap little dining set. Oh, we could probably put like a little dining chair right there. I don't have enough money for counters. Okay, well, maybe we could delete the underside of the stairs. I just don't like how it looks. Did that save like 700 simoleons though? Yeah, I think that we might have to. I'd rather not because I think it looks better to have like the underside of the stairs there, but 660 just to have that? I'm sorry, it's just not worth it. We need to buy kitchen counters. we have to get our priorities straight. Oh my god, that's so ugly with the blue and the brown. I kind of love it. No, we can't do that. We can't do that. Well, let's just think, what else do we need? It might be nice to have a door out the back. 390? Never mind. No door out the back. Is there cheaper ones? Like cheaper medium wall height ones? This one's only 275. It kind of matches too. Well, let's try and do that. Let's see if we can make that work. And we'll definitely do debug landscaping, so don't worry about that. Can't afford to landscape for real. It's just not gonna happen. Can I use the 2-wide couch? Oh, it's only 180. Yes, that's good. That saves us a ton of money. No, this is actually ugly. This is like genuinely bad. Okay, maybe not that table. We have a cheaper one anyway. I thought maybe we could make the little thing work because then we would have some more style to it, but it just didn't look good. It did not look good. Perhaps a lamp? Oh, I forgot about trash cans. Okay, we need at least one outdoor trash can. And I still haven't painted this bathroom. Everything else is fine. Maybe we could get a small trash can there. Maybe if we had a small like doormat. How much do coat racks cost? 85? Yikes. Okay, 39 simoleons left. That's so pitiful. We can't even afford a light on the outside. Okay, let's get rid of one of these. You can have just one of them. How much was that? 110? Oh, never mind. This poster is 20. No, you can have a poster. That's all you get. You can have a poster. Okay, that's better because we have some more money for the outside now. I feel like it would be really nice if we could have a light in the front. This thing in the chimney was 210. I'm just gonna delete it and have like a pretend one. We don't need a real chimney. We don't even have a real fireplace. I just wanted it because I thought it made the house look better. Okay, it might be nice if we could have like something decoration wise in the kitchen. It's actually so ugly. Are you seeing this? Like these tiles are so bad. I mean, I'm kind of going for like cheap, ugly furniture, but it really is cheap, ugly furniture. Okay, pro tip to landscape when you're on a budget, type bb.show hidden objects and then bb.show live edit objects. That opens up the debug cheats. And then if you search debug in like the search panel, you can see I've got all kinds of stuff. I've got like, you know, giant walls, house shells. If you dig far enough, you'll find some landscaping, things like these bushes, and it's free. It's not actually real landscaping. This is like the environment landscaping they use. So think like these trees back here, even this stuff in the water. So sometimes it's kind of weird and like your Sims will walk through it and stuff, but they're not gonna like walk through this tree. And again, it's free, which we need. And sometimes there's better stuff. Like sometimes there's all kinds of really cool things in debug that we didn't actually get in the real game. For example, look at this ivy. We don't have this in the regular game. This isn't like in the build mode of this pack, but it's really good and it looks really pretty on the building. And look, I don't know about you, but I feel like it makes a big difference when you put it on here like this. But like, for example, look at that. Doesn't that make a huge difference on the front of the building? I don't know which one I want to use necessarily. I'm not really sure how I want to like fit these together, but especially because this is now a square around nothing. I'll fill that in. Look, it's gonna have some trial and error, but we will figure it out and it'll look really good when it's done. We just gotta, yeah, that's so weird. It like has a frame around nothing. I don't want to put the window back. It's too expensive. 145? No, I can't. It can frame nothing. Who cares? Oh my God. There's a lot of really weird things in debug. Oh, you know what? This bush might be great because we can just put it down the side of the building. Yeah, I think that's really good. And then, I don't know, I keep kind of like going back and forth with these different pieces because I really would like to use some of this. I want to have some ivy growing at the top, but is that like too close to the wall? Is it weird that it's on the window? I don't know. Maybe if I raise it up a little bit more. This is pretty cute actually. You know what? I think I kind of love that. And we'll get some little landscaping here in the front somehow. I don't like that stone. Should we do like just a gravel or something? Yeah, I think this might be okay because that does kind of match a little bit better with the road. Do you know what's so annoying? When the lots are just ever so slightly set back from the rest of the road. Why isn't that perfectly lined up? Why is there that tiny line of green? This right here could make me cry. Okay, here's kind of what I was thinking landscaping wise. I think it looks okay. We do need a couple more things. Like I think a little bit more ivy on this wall. There's just not really anything going on this wall, so it would help to have a little bit more stuff. And then in the back, I'm thinking we won't do much. We don't really have enough money to do much. We have like 360 simoleons left. So I'm kind of just picturing it being a spot for the trash can. And then maybe if you get some more money as you play, you could always like add in like a patio table or something back here. I will quickly put a little bit of terrain paint down. Also, I feel like it kind of makes sense for a house like this to not have like a lot of outdoor space because it's not like you've got a huge backyard. None of these houses would have huge outdoor spaces. It's just this one happens to have a full entire yard all to itself. That's the beauty of the Sims. Sometimes there's weird things that go on. And then we have 360 simoleons left. So maybe we could put in like bookshelf there because there isn't a bookshelf. I can afford one upper cabinet. I won't do that, don't worry. Maybe we could put like a little tiny plant on the table. Oh, and we could get a light in the back too. We only have the one in the front. I'm really trying to think of things that are like reasonable and also cheap. I don't know. I don't want to put in too much stuff. Oh, these shelves are only 45. I can't afford to put anything on them though. Never mind. I guess we could probably just leave it. I'm kind of looking at like any other university debug items. I mean, there's like a flagpole. I wonder if we could hide that in the corner somehow. Is that a Brightchester flag? Does that kind of seem like it's not part of the house, but it's just in the area? Because I'm kind of trying to fill in, oh, that's a giant mushroom. I'm just kind of trying to fill in the lot a little bit with stuff that I know we have access to. Oh, wait a minute. I don't think I remembered that we had this, but that could be really good if we could have like a little sort of fenced in yard or something. You know, even if it's small and even if it just stops at the end or something and it doesn't like properly enclose the whole area, it might be nice just to have a little bit more going on because otherwise it's just nothing. And those are free debug pieces. You know what? I feel really good about this house and it's only like 19,000 simoleons. The original lot name was Honeydew Fields. That is so cute. And I think the house is cute too. And it's also useful because it's actually 2 bedrooms. You could totally have a Sim come live here. 2 Sims come live here. It's kind of making me want to play university again. It's been a while since I actually went to college. Although I did do a whole stream where I tried to have Stanley Humphrey, my hot dog Sim, try and get rich in university by studying crime. And then he graduated graduated and then he died like right afterward. So it'd be nice to try and play for real again, you know, and not do things like that. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope that you enjoyed it. Feel free to subscribe if you want to see more Sims content, because I make a lot of it every day, a lot of Sims content. And with that, I will catch you all tomorrow. Bye, everybody. I just love the ivy from this pack. It's so pretty. They've added a little bit more of it in some more recent packs too, but like, I want more. Give me more. Hands down, one of the best items in the game, and it's in a weird debug cheat.